Recently on the channel, I helped 2 different swimmers fix their freestyle with some really simple hacks. They were able to improve their speed in their 100-meter pace by 10 seconds instantly. One was a random guy that we found at the YMCA, and another was my non-swimmer wife. We had an overwhelming positive response to both of these cases that so many swimmers were able to then fix their own freestyle and gain this easy free speed. We thought we'd share with those of you that haven't seen it yet so that you can benefit as well. Let's start with that random guy I found at the YMCA. We're at the YMCA and we're gonna go to lap swim and see if we can find some random swimmers that we can fix their stroke immediately. Now I'm gonna be looking for guys that are trying to be performance oriented because that's what we wanna showcase. We wanna show that our methods can immediately make you faster. We're gonna look for some quick fixes and see if we can implement them right away. Let's go have a look and see what we can find. So the pool's a little less crowded than I was hoping for. I was hoping we'd see tons of swimmers, but we do have 3 prospects. And there's one over there in particular I noticed that we could help immediately, and he seemed to be performance oriented as well, just judging by the type of bag he has. So let's go see if we can stop him, interrupt him, and convince him to have our little swim lesson. So I have a YouTube channel and I help people swim and I try to help them get faster.
Oh yeah?
And we're doing a video on trying to do quick fixes on somebody, and I spotted that on your stroke that we could actually fix something really fast and help you swim faster immediately. Would you be up for doing a little swim lesson with us?
I'll take all the help I can get.
Are you training for something in particular?
I was training for an Ironman. I kind of gave up because my swim is so horrible.
So your swim is holding you back from your Ironman goals?
Yes, definitely.
Have you done any kind of endurance racing at all?
1/2 Ironman.
What was your swim in that? How fast did you swim?
I think it's like 40 minutes or something.
So he's done a 40-minute swim in a half Ironman. So we want to help, what's your name?
Eddie Mayfield.
We want to help Eddie get that 40-minute swim down, and we're going to do some stuff today that can help his stroke immediately. All right, let's do this. All right, so we've got Eddie to agree to doing 100 for time before we do the lesson. We're gonna time him and see what kind of time he does, cruising at maybe half Ironman pace. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
Then we'll do the lesson and we'll time him again and see how much quicker we can get him in just 20 minutes of working with us. All right, so Eddie, just swim nice and comfortable like you would do in your half Ironman, same kind of pace, and we're gonna see what you do right off the bat. Okay. All right, Eddie, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so Eddie's coming up to the finish. All right. Eddie's 100 time was 1:55. Let's see if we can help him get significantly faster. One of the biggest things that we want to fix immediately with Eddie is to help him grab more water right off the bat. One thing I noticed in your stroke is that your hands are kind of slipping through, and even though you look like a powerful guy, you're not grabbing as much water as you potentially could be. So the drill that I want to do first is called the underwater dog paddle drill. All right, this is a drill where we keep our arms in the water, and for some reason when you do that, you can grab so much more water. All right, so Eddie, it's like this. You're gonna swim freestyle without bringing your arms out of the water. You're gonna keep them in the water. So we're gonna just go from one side to the other, keeping our elbow high and pulling back. And as you rotate your whole body from one side to the other, all right? We can see right here that Eddie is primarily using his forearm only and his elbow is dropped down. I can see he's a strong guy, but he's not using his shoulders, his lats, or any of his tricep muscle to pull major water back. Let's see if we can help him. Good, but when you were coming through, one arm was kind of coming out of the water just a tad, but you were grabbing better water already just doing that drill alone. So I want you to imagine that you're just sliding from one side to the other. Keep that arm in and pull back. Keep that arm and pull back. Use your core to keep your shoulders and hips together, okay? So let's do it one more time. Stretch your body out, and let's see if we can grab some more water. If we look at Eddie right here,
he's doing the drill correctly, but he's not moving his core or his body enough to engage all the big muscles in his body. So let's follow him and see if he's doing a little better this time.
Right here, immediately we can see Eddie's a quick learner. He's rotating much more and bringing in the core so that he stretches out a little bit more to use the bigger muscles that he has. Not perfect, but an improvement right away.
Much better, Eddie. Much better. You grabbed much more water, and I could see that your core was more engaged. But the next thing that I've noticed is that Eddie's legs are slightly sinking. So we want to do something to help bring his legs up, okay? And this is going to also help him to grab more water as soon as we get him a little bit more buoyant. So, Eddie, what we want to do this time is we're going to do a drill that I call the Superman drill. We're going to first do it on the wall. I want you to hold on to the wall. I want you to extend your body as much as possible. We want his chest to dip in. The shoulder blades are going to dip in, so we open up his chest. And with him being fully extended, the more you stretch out, his back half will float to the top. Okay, so we're going to try it on the wall first. We're going to hold the wall, stretch out, your head relaxed in between your arms, and then we're going to push away, try to hold that position, and keep ourselves back. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see if you can do it. Yes, pretty good. I just want you to try it one more time. Extend your body a little bit more. Extend those arms just a tad bit more, and we can get those legs to rise up even more. Make sense? All right, give it a try. Yes, that's much better. Notice how his shoulder blades are totally flat within his body. That's what we want to see. And immediately you could see his hips rose right to the top. Excellent, that was much better. Did you feel it that time?
I felt my feet coming out of the water, yeah.
Yeah, see, he can feel that buoyancy coming right to the top. All right, that's excellent. And Eddie, if we can combine that buoyancy with grabbing the water like we did on that drill before, that combo right there is going to give you some free speed immediately. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to combine those first two drills and bring them into a third drill. We're going to keep that extension that Eddie did on the wall. We're going to also keep that water that he was grabbing underneath by doing an extended arm, just with one arm. We're going to take another arm pull like this, and then rotate this way. So pull, rotate, extend, all right? Because Eddie did those first two drills before, he should be able to feel the water even more as we go through this. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go one arm down, and then we'll do the other arm back, all right? All right, I can see right now that Eddie's doing it correct. He's staying extended and he's pulling more water underneath. Let's go. Okay, good job. He totally understood that he had to stay extended while he was doing that single arm drill. That is so crucial. All right. Anytime I have an athlete do a progression of drills, I want them to then transition into a 25 normal swim so they can just feel the benefit of those drills. So Eddie, let's do a 25 nice and easy, normal swim, and just think about all those three things that we were just working on, all right? Nice and extended, stretched out, rotating from side to side. All right, whenever you're ready. Right, I can already tell that Eddie's stroke is much better than when we first saw him when we walked up upon him. He's so much more extended. All right, Eddie, that looked a lot better. Did it feel better?
Oh, definitely. That last 25 prior, I breathed to the left. I never breathed to the left, and it actually felt semi-comfortable.
Okay, it felt semi-comfortable. Did it feel easier as a whole? Did you feel more relaxed?
Definitely.
Okay, so, you know, we just did a quick progression of drills. Literally took us 15 minutes. And what I want to do now is I want to time you in 100, same effort that you did before. You did a 155. And now let's see with those drills if it has an effect on his 100 time. So now's the moment of truth. We're going to time Eddie in 100 just like we did before. Same effort, Eddie. And let's see what time we do. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. Tell right now he's just grabbing so much more water. I'm excited about the time. Let's see what happens. Do you notice how his head is just lower in the water? He's just sitting lower and his legs are higher. He's much more buoyant. Okay, his first 50 was 50 seconds, so we're ahead of the pace so far. All right, we're coming to the last 25. All right, we did a 145, a 10-second drop, just like that, just like that. Did it feel good?
Oh yeah.
So a 145 in just 15 minutes of drilling. If you can remember those drills and work on them on a regular basis, that 145 right there, I'm confident that you'll be able to hold it in your whole half Ironman.
That'd be great.
That'd be solid. That'd be whipping a 40-minute swim. Man, great job.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting us work with you.
Appreciate it.
For those of you that don't know, my non-swimmer wife is actually a former world champion duathlete and professional runner. So a lot of you may relate to being a good athlete outside of swimming, but then struggle in the water. Watch what we did with her to help her get faster immediately.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna let Petra warm up. We're gonna analyze her stroke, and then we're gonna time her in a 100-meter freestyle. Actually, this is a yard pull and a 100-yard freestyle. And then we're gonna give her the fixes and suggestions that I think that she will need for fixing her freestyle. And then we'll time her again and we'll see what she does. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it. Let's get that warm up in. Okay, so we're gonna do that 100, swim at comfortable pace. We want her to swim like the pace that she would want to do in a half Ironman. So it's your 100 controlled pace, okay? Something that she can maintain for 1900 meters. So let's see what she does. Ready, set, go. $149 was her time. And remember guys, this is a 100-yard freestyle. So now let's get into the issues. There's definitely some quick fixes, and then we're gonna time her again and see what she does. So the quick fixes that we can do with Petra's stroke are, she's got a little bit of a wiggle, some snaking going on, and that's very common with people who don't come from swimming backgrounds. So we're gonna do a drill to adjust for that. And another thing that she's doing that is a little bit of a problem is that because of that snaking, she's not fully extended and she's dropping her hips down a little bit, and that's causing some leg sinkage. So we're gonna do a drill to fix that as well. So we're gonna fix the snaking, we're gonna make her more buoyant, and then we're gonna do one final drill so that she grabs more water, because underneath her elbow is dropping a little bit and she's missing some crucial water that could help propel her forwards. So let's hit those drills up. First quick fix that we're gonna do with Petra is we're gonna fix that snaking and get her a little bit more buoyant. And to do that, we're gonna do the Superman drill. That's where we have to have the body fully extended. We're gonna make sure that she stretches out as much as possible, and then that should raise her legs right up and free up that speed. All right, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to hold on to the wall, extend your arms as much as possible, and let your chest sink into your arms and stretch out as much as possible, even sucking in your stomach. Okay, that was pretty good, but she was so focused on pushing her chest down, she was pushing her legs down too. So I want you to relax a little bit more when you do it and let your legs float to the top. Okay? Relax more.
And kick legs?
Gently kick, gently kick. That's better. All right, now I want you to push away from the wall, and I want you to gently kick back to the wall in that extended position. All right. Excellent, excellent. Did you notice how that when she pushed away from the wall, her hips sunk a little bit, but when she maintained that extension, she rose right back up to the top. Let's try it one more time. Really reach for the wall when you're kicking yourself back. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna address that snaking. We're gonna keep that extended mindset, and we're gonna go across the pool, but I want her to really keep that body stretched out. And the more extended you are, the less snaking that you will do, and we'll teach her to translate that to the stroke. We're gonna give her this kickboard, and we're gonna get her to do that same extension that she had on the wall with the kickboard. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep within that extension, and we're gonna go into the catch-up drill. But Petra, what you need to remember is that when you're doing the catch-up drill, you need to keep your body nice and long, and when you're pulling to catch the other arm up, don't snake your hips out. Keep them straight in that plane. Okay, right now when you're pulling, your hip is going one way and your arms are going another way. I want you to stay extended, just add the arm and stay within that plane. Right, Petra is doing fantastic, and she's actually, as you can see, a pretty decent swimmer. So we're gonna take that kickboard away, and we're gonna do the same catch-up drill without the board. She's just gonna catch up to one hand, keeping that extension and keeping the body long. This is beautiful right now. She's really grabbing water and being nice and extended. Fantastic, fantastic. That looked really good. All right, so now we're gonna address that final issue of what she's doing underneath the water. She was losing water underneath, and to fix that, we're gonna go into the classic human drill, also known as the dog paddle drill. It's basically freestyle front crawl, but your arms stay underwater. And for some reason, when you keep your arms under the water, you can just feel that pressure of the water so much more, and you can propel yourself forward. So we're gonna get Petra to do that, and then after that, we're gonna see how she swims for another 100 freestyle time. That's better. She wants to throw that hip out, but she's keeping it in line. That's exactly what we want. Okay, before we go into the 100 freestyle for time, we're gonna let her swim 125 nice and easy, letting her feel the benefits of all those drills that we just did. I can already see that just after doing this progression of drills that her stroke already looks a lot smoother. Let's see if it translates to speed. All right, guys, on the first try, she did 100 free and 149. So she did all the drills. Let's see how that translates to speed. All right, Petra, are you ready to do this? All right, 100 free, same effort. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, she's coming in for the first 50 at 46, 47, 48. She's under the pace. Let's see if she can hold it. All right, so in just one session and in literally 15 minutes, we improved from a 149 to a 139, 10-second drop per 100.
Really? Wow, that's funny.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. If you can imagine doing a 1900 meter swim, which is the half Ironman swim, 10 seconds each time, that adds up. So that's a significant time drop in just one session. Way to go, girl. So we're back on dry land. Petra, what did you feel when we were doing those drills and then afterwards when we actually timed you?
I felt looser definitely in my shoulders, and which I need personally. From running, I'm very stiff on this part, and I felt that I'm more floating.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we want. And when you feel more floaty or buoyant, then everything just becomes easier, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, much easier. The effort was the same, and it was much easier.
Guys, that was the whole point of this video. We wanted to have that same effort and then just be faster. Now, there was other issues that we could fix with Petra's stroke, but we wanted to do something that was just immediate. And those were the 3 quick fixes. As you can see, we got immediate benefit from it.
Yes.
Let us know if there was something that you saw with her stroke that you think that we can fix, and leave that in the comments. We'll be happy to hear from you.
Me
and,
too.
Yeah, she wants to know because she wants to get faster. And guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Subscribe to the channel, give us a like. Take care for now.
Now, if you want to see a video where you can learn exactly how much you should be swimming to get faster, check out this video. And until next time, I'm Lukas Siska. Take care.